Hey, it's time again. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, October 9th, 2017. And it has been a good day. A really good day. As you can see right there. Yeah. That's orgasmic, eh? Today's high was 48.85. Actually, 48.86. And we're quickly approaching it. Today's low was 45.35, and it's been mostly just nothing but up. And there was a little dip coming in somewhere around right before 4 p.m. A little bit of a sell-off, nothing much to talk about. It came all the way down to 47.42 and then started making its way back up. It's definitely a buyer's market. And last time I checked, every coin in the top 15 were in the red. They were all losing money. So to me, it's pretty obvious that people are taking their money out of the altcoins and sticking it in Bitcoin. Why they're doing that, I'm not real sure, but the Asian market is down relative to what they're normally at, and the U.S. market, America, the grand old USA, are buying. So the U.S. market is up. Asia's kind of acting like they're not paying attention, and the altcoin buyers are pulling out of coins, like Ripple, Neo, Omisego, and all these other ones, and they're putting it in Bitcoin, and that's what's causing the price to go up. It's obviously a very optimistic market. It's tough to trade altcoins. I'll tell you that right now. It's it's tough, and you can really lose your booty. And I think the traders are getting a little bit tired of losing their butts, and they're just kind of taking what they made and ran and sticking it back into Bitcoin and saying, you know what, I'm taking a break from this. These are my best guesses. I don't know exactly. I haven't read the news. There's news coming out of somewhere, and it's optimistic, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow night. I'll be reading tonight and trying to figure out what's going on here. But it's all good. Everybody's happy. Maybe you might not be happy if you're holding an altcoin, but if you're holding Bitcoin, there's got to be a smile on your face. We're approaching record highs, which would be $5,000. A little over 5,000. I think it went to like $5,000 and 11. No, it was $5,021.11. I think is the record high. Don't quote me on that. It's a little bit over 5,000. Bitcoin's up 5.5% from this time yesterday. And this is getting to be an everyday thing. And you're going to see that Ethereum, which we're about to head over to, is not doing good. So money's coming out of Ethereum too. Ethereum's down to 294 and down 4.26%. And it's been a decline all day in the world of Ethereum. So I don't know. Bitcoin usually drives Ethereum, but that's not what's happening. The high to the Ethereum did reach 310 in the early morning hours, but there's been a sell-off all day, and it went down to 286 before the hardcore Ethereum buyers came back in somewhere around 330. Let's go look at the coin of light. It's down. Nothing but down. And that's the Bitcoin price right there. US dollar price is $50.36. And it's down 5.27%. And there was a lot of volume, a lot of sell-off starting at looks like 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then a lot of volume buying back shortly after. Look, U.S. is driving Litecoin. The U.S. market is responsible for 40.5%. That's USD. Yeah. Okay, the U.S. dollar is driving the market. South Korea is in there too, hitting big time, and most of the 41% of the trades are coming out of Coinbase, and only 28% out of Bitfinex, which is unopened to Americans. You cannot start an account on Bitfinex. They will not take American money. You just can't do it. And they're telling their current U.S. customers, you got this amount of time, probably till the end of the year or whatever, to skedaddle. So, fuck you, Bitfinex. And Bitfinex is usually, monopolizing the whole crypto market, but it's not happening today. You can see everybody's in the red over here on the right, and only one coin is in the green, and that's Bitcoin. I see if we can, Tether is in 15th place, and that's pretty much breaking even, but a little bit in the green. NEM is about a half a point in the green. And then we get some more down here. Bitcoin is, there might be a pump and dump going on there, at 5.33%. But as for the big dogs, it's all about Bitcoin. It's all Bitcoin today. First, second, and third, as usual, back to normal is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Ripple slips back down to 4th place, and Ripple is down 11%. That's a big chunk. That's a lot. And down to 24 cents. And Bitcoin Cash is in 5th place. That's down 6.74%. Sitting at $317.13. 6th place is Neil, down 10%. Omise Go is in 7th, down 6%. IOTA's in 8th and down 7%. Dash is in 9th and down 3.2%. And Monero is in 10th and down 4.24%. Honorable mention would be Zcash, and that's down 6.14%. Biggest tanker of the day would be Ripple. And I know there's a lot of Ripple people here because some of my articles and videos are getting a lot of attention. Every time I mention Ripple, I get a flood of activity and viewers digging it up. They're doing searches on Google for the word Ripple, and they're finding me and people like me that take the time to write about the altcoins. And I like Ripple, I really do. But if you got in today, you got off to a bad start. Story's still good. Quickly approaching 4,900. I would not be surprised if we break the record in the early morning hours of tonight. I hope you have some Bitcoin. If you do, let's have a party, man. Let's get. I told all my friends that if Bitcoin goes to $20,000, I'm flying them all down to Dauphin Island, where I'll rent a house on the beach and we'll just escape for a week and live off seafood and beer. And I'll hold to that. And it's supposed to happen by the end of the year. But first we have to get through today and see if we can hit 5,000. I'm not getting greedy. The market's optimistic, so I'm optimistic too. Peace, everybody.